Dear aspiring engineers in the artificial intelligence, welcome to our channel Alex Tech Projects. Today we try to see the statistics. So as a base for the data science, data analyst, deep learning, generative AI, the statistics is the base. So what is this? We try to cover some of the things in this video. As we have promised in the beginning of the channel, we try to precise and synthesize and give the information in max to 10 to 15 minutes. So what is the statistics? It's a branch of a math whose intention is to collect, organize, analyze, interpret and present the insights of the given data. So these five are the main factors of a statistics. In the statistics, we try to see the one thing is called population versus sample. What is the meaning of a population? It's a target group of interest. We aim to study a particular pattern, okay, or a characteristics. So we have chosen one target. So that things we will call it as a population. So if you select a school where you want to study something, so that is called your population. Or if you want to do exit poll of a particular state, so that is the population. Okay. Or if you want to study a particular class inside a school, so that is called it as a population. Now what is the meaning of a sample? A sample is subset of the population where we don't have the time to collect every data of the population because it's a huge and time consuming and expensive. So that's where we have introduced a sample. A sample is nothing but a subset of the population. We need to consider it is a subset to the population, not other group or any other target. The specific target only we need to take the sample. So if we are doing in the exit poll of a given state, in that state only we try to take the sample. And if we want to study the pattern of in a given school, we try to take the sample from that school only. And again, if we want to study a particular class, that is a population, you need to take sample from that particular class only. So this population and sample should go hand in hand. There should not be any mismatch. So what are the sampling methods? Next we try to come to the sampling methods. There are various sampling methods are there. It is based on the application and use case you can choose. Okay, the first and the most important one is the random sampling. This is simple random sampling. Every member in the target group has an equal chance of giving their opinion. So this is the random sampling. The second one is nothing but the systematic sampling. So if we have it as in a population, that is a target. Now you can take every individual from the target, okay, in a random manner, so that you can take the sample. So if I want to take some sample who is coming out of the movie, I can every third person I can ask what is the review of this movie. So like that I try to cover 100 people. So that is the meaning of a systematic. So you are not taking the random. Every criteria you applied, I try to take every 3. So you are skipping the 2 and you are going to the third person. So the nth is a very important factor in the systematic sampling. Now let us go to the stratified sampling. Stratified means you need to divide the target into the non-overlapping subgroups, and now in the subgroup you can take the simple random sampling or a systematic sampling. Okay, for the main important thing is non-overlapping subgroups. How you can define? Now I am going on to the group I need to divide into that target into the groups based on the gender. So there is no overlapping. Or I can separate the people based on the age. So 0 to 10 is one group, 10 to 20. Like that, first of all, I need to define how do I need to segregate this target group into the non-overlapping groups, and after that one you can choose simple random sampling or a systematic sampling. But the dividing into the non-overlapping is the key idea in the stratified sampling. Now let us go to the convenience sampling. Now you are dividing into the group. From whom do I need to take the sample? The person who is giving the review, you should be qualifies certain criteria, whether he knows the knowledge, is the subject matter expertise, is the field expertise. Such a criteria you need to define, and the person who from where we are taking the sample, that person has to be satisfied this criteria. So this is the convenience sampling. So these four are there based on the application, based on the use cases, which one will be the right fit for you, that you need to choose it. That is the essence. Now we have, like any other language, okay, we programming language especially, we define the variables. But in the statistics also there is a variable. It's a property that can take any value. They divided this variable into the two, so that is a quantity based and a qualitative, that is categorical. So if it's a quantity based, we can apply the arithmetic operations like a plus, minus, into, divide. So in this case, in the quantity base, we have in two subcategories. One is the discrete, another one is continuous. In the programming language, the discrete can be represented as an integers, and the continuous can be represented as a float. In a normal layman person, if it doesn't take any after the dots, okay, so that we can call it as integers. In the statistic we can consider discrete. But if we taking the dot numbers, after the dot it is taking the numbers, then we can call it as a continuous. So let us see some of the examples so that you can get a clarity. In the discrete, we can see the rule number, account number, PNR, Aadhaar number, employee number, class number. So this doesn't have any, after the dot they don't have any numbers. Okay, so this is plainly an integers. But if we see the continuous variables or these things, we can see a temperature, height, weight, pressure. These are the things we can represent after the dot. Also some numbers we can represent. Second category under the variable is qualitative. But we cannot apply the plus, minus, into, divide. So in this case we need to do it as a categorical variable, where they define one category. In that one we define the 4, but we try to see the 2 only. Nominal mean we are dividing into the category. Okay, that's as gender, blood group, pin code, status. This is single, married, divorced, brands, types, where they are divided into the category, but there is no order. Okay, who is good, who is bad, which is better, which is not better. So such things we cannot. So that's where the pin code also, one area of pin code we can add with other pin code, we will not get any meaningful insight. So that is a nominal only. Now let us go to the second one, that is ordinal, where order matters. Where order matter, that is nothing but the rating, excellent, good, average, bad, worse. So such kind of an order it is maintaining in the categorical variable, then we can call it as an ordinal variable. So this is the things. Now let us move to the frequency distribution. What is the frequency distribution? Frequency is nothing but the occurrence. So now I have taken one list: roses, rose, rose, lily, lily, sunflower, sunflower. How many roses are there? 3. How many lilies are there? 2. How many sunflowers are there? 2. So now you know these things. If you are putting in the graphs, roses is count is 3, lily is equal to 2, sunflower is equal to 2. If you are representing in a graph, that is called frequency distribution. Now we have shown roses is equal to 3, lily is equal to, sunflower is equal to 2. This is also we are representing, but not in the graph. These things. So what are the various graphs, plots and tools that are available? So first of all, let us see the graphs, then we can see the tools. The first one is bar, or it can be in a horizontal or vertical. Sorry, so vertical. And we can see the pi is representing like a 360 degrees. These two can be used for a categorical variable, and histogram with kernel density estimation, that we can use it for a discrete or a continuous variable. So these two. But what are the tools that are available? That are all visualization tools, that is nothing but as a matplotlib, seaborn, plotly. So these are the things we have. Apart from this one, there is a visualization, a full-fledged applications are there, that is nothing but the Power BI. Another thing is called it as a Tableau. So this is the full-fledged tools. But this matplotlib, seaborn, plotly, that lies inside the Python, and that will try to give the visualization within the Python. So in these things I would like to cover this one. I hope. Let us go to the revise. What is the statistics? What is the population versus sample, sampling methods, variables, variable types and subtypes, and frequency distributions, and various graphs and plots tools I have given. So this much. So why we try to study about the statistics? That could be the good questions. In the data science, machine learning, deep learning, or a generative AI, we try to handle the data that could be the massive. So in order to understand the massive data, so the statistics, it has been introduced. So as a data analyst, machine learning, deep learning, data scientist, and generative AI, our main core area will be the statistics. We try to study from there, and we try to apply the same concept on a given data set. So this is the essence. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and we try to meet in the next video. Thank you. Bye.